We can never be satisfied as long as the Negro is the victim of the unspeakable horrors of police brutality. We cannot be satisfied as long as our bodies, heavy with fatigue of travel, cannot gain lodging at the motels of the highways and the hotels of the city. We cannot be satisfied as long as our children are stripped of their dignity and robbed of their selfhood by signs stated for whites only. We cannot be satisfied as long as a Negro in Mississippi cannot vote, and a Negro in New York believes he has nothing for which to vote. No, we are not satisfied, and we will not be satisfied until justice rolls down like waters and righteousness like a mighty stream. I am not unmindful. Many of you have come here today out of excessive trials and tribulation. Some have come fresh from narrow jail cells. Some of you have come from areas where your quest for freedom left you battered by the storms of persecution and staggered by the winds of police brutality. You have become the veterans of creative suffering. But I submit to you today that unearned suffering is redemptive. So I say to you, go back to Mississippi. Go back to Alabama. Go back to Georgia. Go back to Louisiana. Go back to South Carolina. Go back to the slums and ghettos of the northern cities, knowing that somehow this situation can and will be changed. We cannot wallow in the valley of despair. So I say to you today, my friend, however dreary the situation may be, though we must face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up, live out the true meaning of its creed.
All right.
I have a dream that one day, on the red hills of Georgia, sons of former slaves and sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day men will no longer bomb people's homes and the church of God simply because people want to be free. I have a dream that one day even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of oppression, sweltering with the heat of injustice, will someday be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day every state capital will house a governor who will do justice, love mercy, and walk humbly with his God. I have a dream that one day my 4 little children will live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. Down in Alabama, with its vicious racists, with its governor having his lips dripping with the words of interposition and nullification. I have a dream that one day, right there in Alabama, Little black boys and girls and little white boys and girls will be able to join hands as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day every valley will be exalted. Every hill and mountain will be made low. Rough places shall be made plain, and the crooked places made straight. The glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. This is our hope. This is the faith that I go back to the South with. With this faith, we will be able to hew out of the mountain of despair a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. This will be the day when we will be able to sing with new meaning. My country tears thee. Sweet land of liberty of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died. Land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. And for America is to be a great nation, this must become true. So let freedom ring from the prodigious mountaintops of New Hampshire. Let freedom ring from the heightening Alleghenies of Pennsylvania. Let freedom ring from the mighty mountains of New York. Let freedom ring from the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado. Let freedom ring from the curvaceous slopes of California. But not only that, let freedom ring from Stone Mountain of Georgia. Let freedom ring from Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill and every molehill of Mississippi. Let freedom ring. Yes. When we let it ring, when we allow freedom to ring from every state and every city, from every village and every hamlet, from every mountainside, then we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestant and Catholic, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of that Negro spiritual of old. Free at last, thank God Almighty, we're free at last.